Hello guys, in the last video we have installed the Rocky Linux. In this video we will learn some Linux operating system commands which we will using very frequently. So these are just the basic commands in Linux everyone should know who are using the Linux. So first of all I want to clear one thing that is a misconception about operating system. Okay. See, the operating system name is not a Linux operating system. It is actually GNU, or you can say GNU. Okay, because GNU is the one. I mean, GNU is. If you do not know what GNU is, okay, GNU is the one who make this operating system. Okay, in the 1984 they have created this operating system, and they are missing one piece which is completed by the person whose name is Linus, and he created a kernel for this operating system, and that is why now we are using GNU Linux operating system. Okay, but it's okay that if you are using Linux operating system name instead of GNU with Linux firmware. But yeah, the name is GNU operating system with a Linux firmware. So you can say the operating system we are using right now, it's a GNU with Linux operating system. Linux is a firmware, or you can say kernel. There are so many kernels in the market, and by default, and we are using mostly the Linux kernel. That's why we are using the name Linux operating system. But it's a misconception, so always remember that it's a GNU, whatever you want to say, it's a GNU operating systems. Okay, so if you want to know more about GNUs, you can go to their website gnu.org, and you can learn their cause and what's the impact of that society in our today's digital world. It's a very big impact, and you will be very amazed. Okay, so let's come back to the video. So yeah, first of all, as soon as you turn on the machine, that is GNU Linux system, you can see this black screen with some text written Rocky Linux 9.3 Blue Onxi kernel 5.140 and blah 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 into 86 underscore 64 is my chipset architecture. Okay, we will see later in the course. Below that line, in the blinking, that is the mouse or cursor. Our right now the cursor is, and it is saying that Star Wars underscore space login. So what is this? Okay, you might have different name in here because Star Wars is my machine name, which I created when I installed the Linux operating system. And if you have not given any name for a host machine, then it by default it will say localhost space login. But I have given the name, so I have given a name Star Wars because I already told you I am a fan of Star Wars, and so yeah, I create things because Linux is what you feel to do. It's a feeling. It's a freedom. You can choose anything. Okay, you can modify anything in the Linux. It's operating system which you want to create. That that is the freedom you can get by the Linux. Okay, so coming back to the topic. So tell me, what is the Star Wars underscore Linux? I already told you that we have to we that Star Wars is the my computer name. Okay, you can say computer name, my host machine name. So we have to put the login. We have created a user while installing the Linux operating system. Yes, and by default there is a user which is known as root. Okay, Root is having super user. You can say he's a, or I mean, he or she, whatever you want to say. That root is a very powerful powerful user in this system, in the machine, in the operating system. And if you have logged in into the root, you can do anything you want to do. Even if you want to delete the Linux kernel, you can do it with with the root privileges. Okay, root users. So always remember to do things with a user. Do not go into the root user directly. If you do not know the root users, then simply don't use it. I will just say don't use it. Just simply use your user which you have already created it. We have made the user as a root user also, that our user may have some privileges as a root. Okay, and I will tell you how to use those privileges. You can also do things with a command, and as you can see. So yeah, let's log in. We have to enter the user which we have created. I created a username Vader, which is my favorite character in Star Wars. And the password, as you press enter button, then you have to enter the password field will not be display while you're typing, so just type the password you have created while creating the user, the same password. It will not be display on the screen, but it is there. Just type it correctly, and press enter. As you can see, I have typed it wrong. So yes, meeting. Uh, so yeah, by mistake I forgot that I created a user as Darth Vader, not simple Vader. My password was correct, but I have using a wrong user, which is not even created in the machine. So yeah, remember that also, that username should be right. So yeah, moving forward, now some we are in our login screen. First, understand this login screen. Okay, after as soon as you logged into the system, you can see that their name, there is some written inside the big bracket as well. So what are these? You should know what are these and what the symbols mean. So username is Darth Vader while login. So as you can see inside the bracket, big bracket, Darth Vader is the first name. So simply you can say that yes, it's the username. Okay. So Darth Vader is the username, and at the rate. Okay. Star Wars. I already told you Star Wars is the computer name. So it just simply means that Darth Vader user is logged in into the Star Wars machine. Okay, so that is the first statement means in the big brackets. Okay, after that there is a space and then a tilde sign. What that tilde sign mean? Tilde sign means that you are in the Darth Vader home directory. Okay, home directory is by default, home directory is for the user is /home / the username. In my case it is Darth Vader. So I will come to that directory system little later. For now I just show you that it is like this. I will show you later that how it will work and how you can see, okay, in which directory you are. And the most important thing to remember while using the operating system, GNU Linux operating system is the dollar sign you see. If it is a dollar sign, that means you are logged in as a user, not as a super user. Okay, so you do not have the administrative privileges right now. Okay, so this is how you can this is what that first line of the black screen means. Okay, so moving forward, I will show you one more thing, that dollar sign is a normal user, not with a user administrative permission, whatever you want to say. But yeah, this user cannot able to modify lot of things which root user can do. So let's log in as a root user. You can type su space hyphen space root. Okay, this is one way, or you can simply just say su space hyphen whether Rocket Linux, yes, and then press enter. It will ask the password for your root account. Okay, and let's see if I remember my password correctly. Always remember your password. Yes, as you can see, there is I can see that I am now logged in as a root, and as you can see that everything is changed right now. Darth Vader become root, @ Star Wars, then the tilde sign and the pound sign. Now you see that a dollar sign is for normal user and the pound sign is for the super user. Now you can do anything with your machine. If you want to delete your Linux kernel, then yes, go ahead and delete the Linux kernel and say bye bye to your machine then. Okay, so now I already told you root is the user in Star Wars computer, and yes, there is no home. Okay, in the root directory is /root. Okay, it's the directory in which the root user is. Okay, so this uh, is what it is. Okay, so always be very careful while you are using a root user. Okay, I have warned you. Okay, so don't come to me after some time or when you see the video that I have not warned you. Okay, so always be very careful while using the root user, and if you don't know, then don't use the root privileges. Okay, so in this video we will only see the very basics command which you can do with your normal user. Okay, so I am going back to my simple normal user, which is Darth Vader. So just you can press logout. As you can see, logout is one of the command, of course. So if you log out, then it will log out the current user. As you so first let me tell you the hierarchy in here. First of all, I logged in as a Darth Vader, and in the machine I am logged in as a Darth Vader right earlier, and then from the Darth Vader I logged in as a root. So if I type logout command, then it will only log out the current machine. Okay, so if I type logout, then it will log out the root account and it will go back to the okay, previous account, previous user, you can say. So if I have make like many users, like you can say there is one Vader, then there is Obi-Wan, then there is Emperor, then there is Luke. Okay, and if I log in as a Luke first, then I log in as a Obi-Wan second, then I log in as a root, then I log in as a Darth Vader. So now you can see that I log in as a Luke, then Obi-Wan, then root, then Vader. So when I type the command logout and press enter, then my Darth Vader will log out. My 3 account will not be logged out from the computer. Then I will go back to the root. Okay, you can say like it's a stack methods of holding the values here, holding the users. Okay, so who will come first, okay, they will go last. Okay, like our Luke come first, then Obi-Wan come second, and root user come third, then Darth Vader come the fourth. So Darth Vader will go first, then the root user will go, then the Obi-Wan will go, and then only Luke will uh, stay. And if you type the logout, then you will see the starting screen again. That Star Wars space login colon sign. Okay, this is how this whole thing work. Okay, let me show you again. If I type logout command, then you can see that I am back to the screen where I started, right? So let's log in and let's play our Linux operating system. Okay, for this video and simplicity, if I say Linux or GNU Linux, whatever, just remember, until and unless I mention that it's a Linux kernel, just remember, just assume that I am talking about operating system name. Okay, so first command you can say that which is very popular command, of course. Who am I? So as you can see, who you are, Darth Vader. Yes, you are Darth Vader. Your username is Darth Vader. So who am I will tell you which user is logged right now. So if you just type su space and as you can see, now you are a root. So now type who am I, it will say root. Okay, you are going to use it frequently if you are working on a very uh, complicated machine and you need a lot of users to log in at same time, and you are working with a lot of users at same time. So this command is very helpful to know that in which user you are right now. Okay, so yeah, this is what this command is. I'm going back to the normal user as Darth Vader. So I told you that we are in the /home/Darth Vader directory. So to know that in which directory we are, so there is a command actually to find out. It's called pwd. Okay, I told you that we are in the /home directory, right? So what does the pw command stands for? Okay, logout is simply logout. So what does the pwd command stands for? Sorry guys, I am not very well right now. So yeah, I'm talking about pwd command. So pwd stands for present working directory. Working directory means in which directory you are currently working in. Okay, so pwd stands for present working directory. Okay, you are going to use this also many times. Okay, now let's see. Let's talk about this command. What this command will do? Let me show you. It will tell you the host name as who am I will tell you the username, and host name will tell you the computer name in which the you are currently in. You are in a Star Wars computer right now. Your host name is the Star Wars, and Star Wars have Darth Vader user. Okay, differently topic this is. So for now, just remember that you are in a Star Wars host. Okay, there are so many commands like date. Date will show you the present date right now with the time on which you type this command. So yes, and now there is a cal command, I think. So yeah, you can see that it will show you the calendar and it will highlight the date also. Like today is the 8th March, so yes, it is highlighting 8th March 2024. So moving forward, one more command which you are going to use very frequently is ls command. Okay, I typed the command and it is not showing anything. Why? There are so many commands, so many things in in my present working directory. Okay, but it is not showing. Why? Because most of the directory in my user right now are hidden. Okay, they are hidden. If we type ls space -a, so it will tell you to display all the files, no matter if it is hidden or non-hidden. It will show you the all files. As you can see, there is a dot means present working directory, of course, and dot bash history. Okay, the file name is dot bash history underscore history. Everything is important in the Linux. Okay, if you type bash underscore history, it is different directory. If you type dot bash underscore history, it is different directory. Do not confuse in this thing. Okay, you have to write that if you want to go in that if you want to open a file. Okay, it's not a directory, it's a file. I will tell you to discriminate between files and directory. Okay, files is always in color. Okay, in Rocky Linux it's blue color. Okay, and files are in this grayish white color, whatever you want to say. So yeah, this is how you can discriminate between if it is a directory or file. And actually you don't have to if you have many commands. Okay, it's just the logical thing I just said. But yeah, there are commands in which by which you can discriminate between files and directories. Okay, so first thing I am going to show you how to open. Oh no, I will not tell you that, oh, how to open the file. That is a totally different topic. For now, just remember that there is ls space -a command. Okay, by which you can see in your present working directory what are the file names. Okay, this is also the command you are going to use very frequently. Okay, but it is not showing you much information about the files and directories. Okay, so to know that, okay, there is some there is one another command which is long listing, which is simply said ll. And if you type ll command, it will not show you anything. Why? Because those files are hidden. So again we have to type ll space hyphen a. Hyphen a is stands for all files, display all file. Okay, now as I told you, there is so many files, and you can now see lot of things. And don't worry about it, it's a totally different topic. I will talk about that thing later. But you can see that there is in the starting there is hyphen, then rw, then del hyphen for our dot batch history underscore history file. And for our I will talk about that history a little later, I guess. But yeah, you can see that Darth Vader and Darth Vader, and the upper side it's a root and root. Those are the user, and those are the permissions, like whose file it is. Okay, like if there is a Luke user, root user can access anything. But if there is a Luke user, example, if there is a Luke user, then they are not allowed to access the Darth Vader files, because that Darth Vader is the owner of this particular file, and Darth Vader is not able to access the Luke's file. Root can able to access anyone, but users are that is a totally different topic. Okay, do not rush while learning. Okay, just you have to be very calm while learning. Okay, actually, if you learn it like in a good pace, it will be fun. Okay, do not take stress while learning. Like what the hell is this? Everything is text only. So I am going to tell you that original operating system, if you want to be a good programmer, or you want to be a good cybersecurity analyst, or if you want to be anything in technological part, you must know how the actual system work. That graphical user is not an actual operating system. Okay, it will not show you the actual things, how the things work. So to learn the operating system properly, that everything, how the everything is working. Okay, so you have to learn your operating system by command line only. Okay, that is my best advice I can give to you. And yes, in this Rocky Linux, we have installed with the graphical. Okay, and in some separate video, I will show you when you become aware, if when you become comfortable with the Linux, then I will show you how you should install a Linux operating system with command lines. Okay, there is no such things as a graphical user interface. Okay, I will show you in a separate video how to install an Arch Linux, but installing a Arch Linux is very tricky, and you need to remember a lot of things, because mm, Arch Linux is for advanced users. Okay, for now, if you are a beginner, you are good to go with this Linux. And let's just move on to the next command. Another command you are going to use is rmdir. Okay, rmdir, it stands for remove directory. Rm stands for remove directory. Okay, the syntax of rmdir is rmdir, then the directory name. Okay, actually there is no search. I just gave the example, and this is just a syntax. Okay, so we do not actually have any directory in here. Okay, so for that, before I using rmdir, I am going to show you another command which you are going to use also very frequently is mkdir. Mkdir stands for make directory. Okay, make directory space directory name. So what is the how to this is the syntax. So let's just create a directory. It will create an empty directory. Okay, there is difference between empty and non-empty. So just I will show you that we if we create mkdir space, any folder name you want to give, I mean directory name you want to give, I will just give a directory name emperor. Okay, mkdir space emperor. Okay, so it will create a empty directory name emperor. As soon as you print enter, it will not show you any message that it created or not, but you can always look with ls or ll command. Okay, and now if we do not give -a option, then also it will show you emperor folder, because emperor directory, because it is not a hidden directory. Okay, if I press enter, you can see that emperor is in green color. I told you that directories are in blue color and files are in white color in Rocky Linux. Okay, so if I type ll, you don't have to type your commands again and again. Just press the up arrow key. Okay, up arrow, more. You can see all the commands you are using. You can reuse your commands. This is a very good thing if you reuse. Okay, so ll space -a. But for now, if you are a beginner, I will not suggest you that you use up key. But yeah, if you are if you remember the commands, of course, start using the up keys. Okay, it is a good practice to reuse the command if you remember the commands. For beginners, just type the commands and learn the commands. Okay, ll space hyphen a will show you everything in the Darth Vader directory. We are currently now forward slash home forward slash Darth Vader directory, and in there we have these files. Emperor is the directory, and these 4.bash is the files in the whole directory. So mkdir creates Emperor directory. Okay, so now we are going to remove it. Okay, but should we remove the Emperor? Then who will rule this whole galaxy if there is no Emperor? Oh, yeah, I will create one another directory mkdir with some morphs. This is your own system. You can give any name you want. Okay, I have given my folder name as morphs. Okay, oh yeah, one more thing I want to show you that there is no confirmation that the directory is created or not and all. You always have to type ll or ls command or ls command that yes, there is a directory called morphs. Okay, but there is a one option. If you give it in the option, it will show you that yes, if it is created. Okay, so let's create one more directory mkdir, then give an option you have to give after space. Okay, space hyphen, options are given after hyphen. Okay, like a is for all, so there is one more that is v. Okay, then mkdir space hyphen v will show you the verbose. Okay, verbose is just like, you know, texts, like whatever is going in your operating system. Okay, in the background it will show you as a display in the in here in our black screen in our command line interface. Okay, and I'm going to create my troops folder. Okay, I press enter. As you can see, there is a confirmation mkdir colon space created directory troops. Okay, so our directory is created. We can check by either ls or ll command, and you can see there is a directory named troops. Now we are going to remove some directory. Okay, so to remove empty directory, not some directory. If there is a file in some directory, okay, so you are not able to delete that directory. So by this rmdir command, rmdir directory name only delete. I forgot. Okay, only delete empty directories. Okay, so rmdir is like, let's give this rmdir command. Okay, I am going to use this mkdir. Okay, because I am going to delete this troops folder, and it will display the output that it is deleted or not. Okay, hyphen v is an option you can give while using rmdir command. Okay, I just need to remove mkdir. I just have to rename mkdir to rmdir, and the whole command is same. So to do that, if you are thinking that okay, selecting the commands and then going like one by one like this and this is time waste. Okay, we are we are using a Linux operating system, and if you are in development or in cybersecurity, time is everything. Okay, so you need to do things very fast, practice it almost daily. Okay, all if you want to go to the most left. Okay, this is very small command, you can go like this, but yeah, if you have like very long command, then this method, it will take some times. Okay, it will take 2-3 seconds also, that is very much in real life development. So to do that, you have to press Ctrl A. Okay, it will bring your cursor to the starting. Okay, so Just now you have to remove only two letters, that is MK. All item is same. Just rename MK to RM dir and it will show you. I mean, it is the command we are going to remove. Okay, troops directory. Troops is empty directory right now. So it is going to remove. Okay, if there is anything in any directory, then it is not going to remove by rmdir command. Okay, let's remove this troops. As you can see, there is verbose written rmdir colon removing directory troops. So there is no directory troops anymore. Okay, troops directory is gone. We have deleted the troops directory. So let's create another thing, like before creating or before doing that, I will show you. This is very important command. This is called cd command, change directory. Okay, this is also one of your friend which you are going to use a lot of times to go into any directory. So for now, let me just show you this simple command cd. Okay, we will talk about cd little later. For now, I'm going to show you rmdir and it's working. So to change the directory to mouse, let me show you how to change directory to mouse. So type cd space the directory name, and there is also one more shortcut which you should use very frequently. Okay, do not type the like full name. Okay, so see, I have made the mistake. This is why I am telling you, because typing long names, you may sometimes make typing mistakes and you press enter and again you type and so to remove this type of things, there is a shortcut. Okay, just type cd space. There is only two files now, so if I only press e and then press the tab button, tab, which is on your keyboard just above the caps lock key. Okay, I know I am going in very detail, but yeah, some this is for non-technical guys also, which never ever used computers. So yes. So after that, just press the tab. It will auto complete. Okay, it will work for file name also. It will work for directory also. It will work for anything. Just remember these two shortcuts for now. Control A if you want to go to the first, I mean in the starting. Okay, and if you are in the tab to complete the sentence. Okay, complete. And one more thing, you do not have to come to all over here. Okay, and press enter. If you are here also and you can press enter. Okay, it will not take you to the new line. Okay, it will execute the command. There is no new line in commands. Okay, so either if you are here also, you can press enter and the cd space emperor will execute. Okay, I'm going to press enter now and you can see that we are in the emperor folder. And how you can know? Well, you can know it by two ways, of course. First thing, that after Darth Vader at the rate Star Wars space, there is Emperor. That tilde sign is now changed as Emperor. Tilde sign stands for the home directory, and now we are in the Emperor directory. So tilde become Emperor. Okay, and if there is any other folder in emperor, then if you go in cd, then it will show the folder name there, but it will not show you the proper path. So for that, you remember that I told you pwd command, present working directory command. Okay, so pwd stands for present working directory. If you press enter after pwd, you will see the full path. Oh, say forward slash, that is very important. Okay, forward slash is important. If you type home or home slash Darth Vader slash Emperor, that is different. And if you type slash home slash Darth Vader slash Emperor, that is two different things. Okay, so always remember that to give forward slash if you're starting. Forward slash is nothing but it's the root folder. Root from where the folder or the file system starts, file hierarchy system starts. So it is necessary to give the forward slash first, then home, then forward slash, then Darth Vader, then Emperor. That first one forward slash is important because it is showing the root. And as you can see, we are in the forward slash home slash Darth Vader slash Emperor directory. If you look ll space a hyphen a command, there is nothing. Okay, there is total is 0. And that dot, if you are seeing that dot is nothing, it is the present working directory. If you click on dot, it will show you the back directory. Okay, there is a back directory like just before the Emperor, which is what? Darth Vader. Okay, and in the above, if you see, if we are in, we do that ll space hyphen a, there is a dot, and then there is a dot. So dot stands for the previous directory just before the directory. Okay, so in right now case, it's a Darth Vader is the previous, Emperor is the present. So there is these are the two. Okay, so as you can see, there is no file. Let's create the file. So to create a file, there are so many ways, but for now, for the basics, for the starting, okay, starting point of view, you can create a file by touch command. Okay, touch command is used to create any file you want to give. And the syntax for touch command is touch command file name dot extension. Okay, touch command file name dot extension, it is very important. Okay, file name, give a proper file name for your things. Okay, for your directories, or I mean for your, it's up to you whatever you want to give. Okay, and extension is also important if you are creating any other file. If you are not, if you don't want to give the extension, it is an optional if you are creating a text file or anything file. And most of the time you are working on the texts only, commands only, and you are going to run the scripts and everything. So by default, there is, you do not have to give the extension. Okay, so if you are going to create a mp3 file like anything like selena.mp3, so just an example, of course. And selena.mp3, it will create selena.mp3 file. If you remember that mp3 is for music file. Okay, it's an extension, old extension for music files. And nowadays I don't know if you know, but yeah, my time when I was small, it .mp3 is very popular file, and we used to share a lot over Bluetooth. So yeah, so now let's create some file. I am going to create a file name script, and I'm not going to give any extension for it. Okay, you can give an extension. Okay, let me, I will give. Okay, wait, I will create touch script file. Okay, and I press enter. You can give a space hyphen v for verbose if you want to see, but I am not habitual of using it. So yes, it's, I just show you that you can use hyphen v option to if you want to look the verbose of your operating system while doing that particular command. Now let's create one another file, like we say like selena dot mkv. Okay, it's a video type file, and I press enter, and it's created two files. Let's see by ll-a command. As you can see, it's a video file, and it's not file, simple file. Okay, it's a video file, so its color is little different. Every operating system color coding is different, so I am not, never use colors to remember these files. Okay, always use the commands, that is a totally different thing. for now, just remember that we have created 2 files in it. Okay, and we can create as many files you want. Okay, imperial march dot mp3 ll space a. So imperial march mp3, it's a audio file, so you see there is that. Okay, now one more thing about cd. Cd is for change directory. Okay, so if you type cd and you are not giving anything, and just press the enter button, no matter in which directory you are, either you are below I mean back directories like which are a root or anything, but if you are a user like we are right now, we are the Darth Vader user, so cd, simple cd change directory command and hit enter, it will come back to the user directory. Okay, you can check by pwd like that we came back in // home / Darth Vader directory again. Okay, if you created a directory also, I forgot to mention one thing. If you created a directory inside a directory, then also it is considered as a not empty file, not empty directory, non-empty directory. So you are not able to use rmdir command. Like rmdir, we have created 3 files in Emperor. So let's complete rmdir. I will give that uh, -v so that you can see the verbose what it is saying. Okay, I'm going to. We are not the root user. Okay, and we are simply the user, and it's rmdir on not able to delete this Emperor file. You can see it is saying rmdir removing directory Emperor. rmdir failed to remove Emperor directory, not empty. As I told you, Emperor have 3 files: script, cylinder.mk3, imperial_march.mp3. So they are not able to delete the Emperor folder or Emperor directory. Okay, and as we can see that with the mofs, that if we create another mkdir and we can give Tarkin folder. We created a Tarkin folder inside mofs. Like you see that there is a directory called mof. Inside the mof, we have Tarkin directory, and we can see Tarkin. Yeah, so by typing pwd, you can see that we are in the Tarkin directory, which is in the home mofs directory, which is under Darth Vader directory, and which is under home directory, and that is under root directory. So this is how the file system works. Now let's go back to the Darth Vader. Okay, there are 2 ways. I told you that dot dot is back folder. Okay, so if we type cd command, so we directly can able to go to the user directory. Okay, that tilde sign. Okay, but if you type cd space dot dot, we will go just one back folder. Okay, like you can see directory is changed from Tarkin to mofs. We can confirm by pwd. See, we can change directory to anywhere like cd space, and if you want to go to Tarkin directory, so we can just simply say okay, mofs and Tarkin, it will go directly in the Tarkin, and by typing cd we go to the Darth Vader. So just play like this. Remember the commands. These are very basics command, and you should be very comfortable with these commands. Okay, so far, and now we are going to use our one of the special command. Like, it's not a special command, of course. It's like, if you are having like a 1 lakhs file or maybe more files in your system, and there are chances that you may have created files like we used to create like our mobile phone is used to create photo_001 or 0001 Then if we click the next photo, it will say photo underscore 00002, like that it will. Okay, and it will be very difficult to choose or find, I mean, like, and there are so many other files other than photos. Okay, I am just giving an example. There are 100 photos with photo underscore name, and there are other files which we do not want to see, but they are there. If we just simply type ll or ls command like this, then it will show you everything. Okay, let me create some files. One more command of I will show you. Like if you want to create a multiple files at once, like I am going to create photo underscore then 0001 or 12345, whatever you want to give. So we can create in one command. I think we just have to give, like, I'm going to show you verbose. So this thing, you just need to do uh, start from zero, like from wherever you want to give this. It's up to you. If you give 4, then it will file name starts with the photo underscore 4. Okay, just remember this important thing. I'm going to start with 0. No, 0 is very odd. I'm going to start with 1, and then I will press dot dot. Remember, there is 2 dot, and then I am going to give 10 and curly brace close. If anything inside that curly braces, okay, so it will tell the touch command or any command if you are using mkdir also. So it will tell you to create file photo underscore then 1, then photo underscore 2, photo underscore 3 till photo underscore 10. Okay, if I hit enter, oh, okay, I think it will not work with the touch. Yeah, it will work. It's a different thing. Let's create directory. Okay. I forgot. Sometimes you forget things. Okay, starting things, of course. So yeah, you are going to use mkdir and hit enter, and you can see that there are mkdir created directory photo underscore 1, photo underscore 2, like that. And you can check by ll space hyphen a command, and you can see there are so many directories now: photo underscore 1, photo underscore 10, photo underscore 2, like that. Okay, so now in one command you created a lot of folders, and now you want to, as you can see, there are emperor, and there are mobs, and there are so many files. So uh, for more complexity, let's just create more files. Okay, like I mean x y z, another 10 folders we will create, and it will create xyz underscore 1 and so on. Okay, as you can see now, there are so many folders, and at one point there you are going to get confused, like which file you want to see, and on which file you want to, like you forgot that you have something important in underscore 10 folder or underscore 10 file you want to look. So it is always very hard work. Okay, when you start working with very, I mean, so many files and folders, you will get very much confused. So to short these things, okay, like if you just simply type ls, so you can see that there is so many files. And if you type ls files and folders, there are so many now. Okay, and if I keep creating this, it will be very hectic and you are going to get confused. So just now I will tell you that how to find a folder or file with that particular name. Like there is this command ls space hyphen, because space hyphen is very you can give, that will include all file. Okay, like maybe if there is photo underscore, I'm going to find the photo folder, of course, and if there is a photo folder in your directory, so it will be missed if you do not type -a. And one more thing here, I will tell you that you can give multiple options, that I can give V also here and it will work. Okay, it will tell the ls option that include all files, and it will tell that show me the verbose also. So after that, just type photo underscore and put the star mark. Asterisk is what the what is important. Asterisk is that it will tell the command that ls command, please show me the file, show me list the files which include photo underscore. Okay, it will tell photo underscore and asterisk. Asterisk stands for everything after underscore. Okay, so if I press enter, it will show that we have photo underscore one directory, and ls command also show what is inside that, because in photo underscore one we have not created anything, right? So it will show only dot, which is present working directory, dot dot previous working directory, you can say. Yes, so there is how, like if I show you m asterisk, then what is going to show? Let's see. See, I told you it will show you the Emperor folder. Okay, if there is any other folder which starts with EMP and it is not Emperor, like let's create mkdir emp underscore GTA. Okay, emp underscore GTA. I am just giving an example. And now I am going to use this ls command emp asterisk, and it will show both. It will say that emperor, it has dot, which is dot, then dot, then imperial underscore march dot mp3 file, script file, selena dot mkb file it have. And there is another folder which is emp underscore gta, and it is empty directory. So this is how you are going to use. Okay, ls command, ll command. Okay, and something and something dot asterisk or some asterisk, it will autocomplete. Okay, asterisk is important, asterisk will autocomplete. Like, yeah, you this is very important when you are using the same file, but the extension of the files are different. Like if you have imperial.mp3, imperial.mp4, imperial.txt, imperial.md, imperial.cd, imperial.cdxx, imperial.xyz, xyz, whatever. Okay, I told you that you can give your own extension. Okay, but yeah, if you want to use Linux, can do anything. Okay, but yeah, it will not show you the bytecode file, of course, of Java you want to. So yes, now you can, if you want to see imperial file only. Okay, there is you can type imperial dot asterisk, then it will tell you imperial dot mp3, mp4, mtxt, everything. And there is also one more thing you can use with that. If you have 1.txt, 2.txt, 2.txt file, 3.txt, 4.txt. Now if you have these many files and you want to search that you only want to see txt files, then you can simply use you can simply use ls command and asterisk dot txt. It will show you everything which have dot txt extension. Okay, so as you can see, I do not have any file which have txt. So it says that ls cannot access no such file or directory, because there is no file which is .txt, so it is not going to show me. Like if I go to emperor folder, as I now we have emperor underscore gt also, so it will not just simply autocomplete. Okay, if I press 2 times tab, then it will show that there is 2 folders which start with emp. And if I press one more time, I mean we have to complete emperor or underscore. If I type underscore then press, then it will complete gta. If I press emperor, then it will complete emperor folder name. Tab, you have to use it. Okay, you have to play with your machine, then only you are able to learn all the commands. Okay, now I'm going to change my directory in emperor. As you can see, there is 3 files, mp3 .mkv. Now I'm going to if I only want to see .mp3 file, then .mp3, and it will only show you .mp3 file. Last time it is not used because there is no .txt file. In here there is .mp3 file, so you are able to see .mp3 file now. Now I think you have understand very basics command now. Okay, it is a very uh, basics command, and you should always practice these command. I am going to show you all 2 things. If you press CTRL plus L button, it will clear your current screen. But if you using GUI and you are using the terminal in GUI, you can use your mouse and scroll up, right? But this is our CLI, command line interface only, so you are not able to scroll up, but there is text. Okay, so it is not advisable to use clear screen if you are working for a very big thing, because you have to see what you have done up. Okay, and to save time, so I'm just telling you this command because this is the command. If you want to clear the screen, you can press CTRL plus L, or you can just simply type like this. I will let change directory to cd, and we are in the now we are using clear command. It will clear our screen. Okay, either you can use ctrl plus L or clear command. Okay, but there is a change. If you press ctrl plus L command, it will show you that it will create a gap between your current mouse to the end of the screen. Okay, depending on your display. And clear screen command will clear your screen. Okay, so if you are working in a terminal from GUI, then it is always advisable, if you want to clear the screen, use CTRL plus L button. Okay, don't use clear command, otherwise the commands will be cleared. Whatever work you have done so far, it will get clear. So instead just use CTRL plus L button. And that is, I think it is so much for now. I don't know how much time it is, but yeah, let's just finish this now. Okay, one more command. If you want to see whatever the command you have typed so far, just use history command. Okay, if you use the history command, it will show you what command so far you have given. Okay, I so far we have given 66 command and 67 command, which is right now, which is history command. So that is the commands you can use and you can practice. Okay, and you can turn off the system. Okay, right. So while going, you are going to learn one more thing. So if you type shutdown command, it will say fail to schedule shutdown, access denied. Why? Because we are not the root user, and I told you that you can work with the root privileges also with your normal user. For that, you have to give the sudo command. Okay, sudo is what is used for to give the normal users a super user privileges. Okay, it's sudo, you can say that super user do. I mean, it's like a copy of super user only, but not like, but yeah, it will give you most of the command. Just type sudo space shutdown. Okay, it will shut down your machine. Okay. so I'm also exhausted now, so let's just wind up now for this video. I think it's a pretty long video, so let me show you the shutdown command and I will wrap up the video. See, it will ask you the password of your normal user if you are using the sudo command. So you will see like this if you are using it for the first time. Okay, just type the password of your normal user, not the root password. You have to type the password of your current user. Just type it, you will not see it, and press enter, hit enter. It will say shutdown scheduled for Friday. If you are not giving any command, then I mean, if you are not going to give any option, then it will take 1 minute to shut down your system. You can cancel the shutdown by space hyphen c command, and shutdown is cancelled. Now the system will not shut down. And if you want to reboot also, you can give sudo reboot. Okay, it will reboot your system. And to immediately shut down your machine, shut down and space and type now. It will tell the operating system that shut down now only. Okay guys, I will see you after in the next video then. Hope you guys have learned this in this video. This is the basic commands you are going to learn in the Linux, and I suggest that always practice. Okay, play with your machine. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this video. See ya.